On the floor for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At small forward, Moses Moody. At shooting guard, Brandon Pachinski. At center, Draymond Green. At the other forward position, Jimmy Butler. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. Standing 6'5", number 18, Alec Burks. Seven feet, number 7, Ali. 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. Number 14, Tyler Hero. 6'9", number 13.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Andrew Wiggins.
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moses Moody, and it's Green in at the center position. And for the Heat, they've got Alec Burks. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the center position, locking down the middle. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Now here's Hero. They really needed more from him in the loss to Cleveland. From deep, Pajimski grabs the board. Moody on the wing. Down low, Butler. Good D by Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Ware. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's Pajemski. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Curry's shot is off. The Heat on offense. Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me, I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
And Ali, thanks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops a first. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And so he hits both. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
Butler finds Curry. There's a screen. It's Pajemski on the wing. 5 to shoot. Pass to Green. The rebound by Ware.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Hero for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from that.
Butler, a screen on Hero. The 3. Curry's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Wiggins passes to Burks. Off target from outside.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Butler, good.
There's the competitiveness of Butler. I think he's even better against great defense.
Here's Burks. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, here's Hero. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 3. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Warriors. If the playoffs started today, they'd go in as the 7th seed.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Now here's Butler. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Hero against Curry. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Adebayo sets a screen, down low. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, in the 2-man game, Adebayo can play either role. This time he sets the screen, gets it back, and scores.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Shoots over Hero. Curry's shot is off.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Butler against Burks. Here's Hero. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And it's all knotted up.
And Green loves flexing on the defense. Welcomes the contact and overpowers it.
Has to Ware. Now here's Wiggins. Moody defends. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Left side, Pajemski. Moody passes to Curry. Over Hero. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wiggins finds Hero. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Curry passes to Butler. Butler. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! It's all tied in Miami. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Kevin Love out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Larson in at shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Jackson Davis. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Hero against Curry. Pass to Love. Back to Robinson. Up top, Hero. Here's Anderson. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors leading. Outside heel. Now here's Curry. Pass to Payton. Now Jackson Davis. Covered by Love. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
And when it comes to Curry's range, I don't know what else we can say at this point.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Make some noise, man, for your Heat Breaker dance move.
He's checked in for Miami. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. The fourth spot held by the Warriors.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, stolen by Payton. In transition, here come the Warriors.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Robinson against Payton. Hero outside. Driving to the basket. And he lays it up and in. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket.
Hero against Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Heat trail by 7. Inside. Here's Larson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
That's a game they'd like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
Yeah, but what matters now is how the team responds to a loss like that. That's what makes this a big game for them.
Now here's Payton. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Hield's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. Here's Burks. Yet to see a basket. Outside Robinson. There's a screen. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
Good work by Wiggins going right into the coverage. Now, he knows how to get himself to the line and get the shot off.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
And Wiggins drops them both. The Warriors lead by 5. Outside Hield. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Butler. Hield on the wing. Green with a screen on Robinson. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Green's got 6 points.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Adebayo against Butler. Here's Ware. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Ware's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Adebayo's such an excellent passer as a center, finding the open man right there.
Pass to Butler. And here's Moody for 3. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Wiggins down low. Moody defends. Wiggins no good. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Moody. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Burks. Over to the wing. Here's Adebayo. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, someone left the window open. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
Hey folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
I like the aggressiveness. He's pushing the action, looking for his shots. I think he's going to be tough to stop tonight.
He has that air of confidence about him. You can't deny that. And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
Brought their A games. This is what it means to try to put a team on your shoulders, Ernie.
What do you mean? I've been carrying you on this show for years.
That's not entirely true. I'd say maybe the first 2 years.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Butler, and it's Moody in at the 3 spot. Green, uneasy 2 on the layup. Green's got 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. But that's why they continue to get attacked.
Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Over Butler. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Green. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Heat trail by 9. Hero outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. And, Coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company. That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
He's checked in for Burks. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Draymond Green.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
Heat trail by 11. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Another shot. Oh, look at Wiggins rising inside.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
Outside Butler. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Oh, didn't think that was going in. Curry's got 13 now. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Pajimski. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 8 now. Wiggins looking around. And here's Robinson. It's Wiggins on the wing. Moody defends. Wiggins on the attack. Warriors with the rebound. Green, the pass to Curry. Here's Butler. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Now here's Robinson. Defense is right there. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, Adebayo had an NBA body right from the start, and you get the sense he's no stranger to that weight.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Payton's checked in for Moody. And that one misses.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball handling option.
The Warriors lead by 8. Curry passes to Green. And here's Butler, hounded by Adebayo. And here's Curry for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And just executing at a high level.
Timeout.
Taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time to get on your feet. The loudest section gets free t-shirts. Welcome.
Anderson's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Hero. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Heald comes in for Curry. .156 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Anderson passes to Adebayo. The bank shot, no good. The Warriors lead by 11. Let's get an update on Alec Burks. What's the latest, Alec?
Well, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Burks, he's checked in for Miami. He's off on the second.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. Heald from outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 9. Pass to Anderson. Over Heald. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist from Robinson.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Jackson Davis. Now here's Butler. Butler! So crafty around the rim.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets around.
Mitchell, the pass to Robinson. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Pajemski. Pass to Burks. Shot clock at 5. Fires it. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors lead by 9. Payton with it. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Now here's Butler. And he's going for the lob!
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
It's time for the...
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Tyler Hero. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Larson in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Love passes to Robinson. Hero with it. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. The 3 is up. Money! Stephen Curry, the 3-point king.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Pass to Larson. It's good. Larson's got his first points of the night.
Well, look, Love has great court awareness. You leave someone open on his team, and he'll find them.
Outside Curry. The 3 is up. Rebound Miami. Hero outside. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Pass to Love. Now here's Hero. He's covered by Curry. Here's Highsmith. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Payton. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Curry passes to Hield. Out to the wing. Down low. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
All right, fans, it's... Dance Cam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. We have a dancer. Show us those moves. Nice try. It's all good.
Different look for Miami. Johnson comes in for Love, and it's Burks in for Robinson. Bajimski's checked in for the Warriors. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Up top, Hero. He's covered by Curry. And again, no good by Miami. The Warriors lead by 14. Pass to Bajimski. This one for 3. Parries it from 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Hero, and his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Curry, that's good.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Highsmith.
Watch the screen.
Now Burks. There's the screen by Johnson. Puts up a three, and that one's good. Burks for three. Burks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And Moody is subbed in for Payton. Outside Pajemski. On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 15. Pass to Burks. Back to Hero. Here's Ware. Now Wiggins fires the three. No good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on it when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Outside Pajemski. Inside. Here's Green. And rejected. Outside Burks. Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside to the inside. It's stolen by Green. Now Curry.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And with this victory, they managed to avoid the embarrassment of getting totally swept in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Butler. The kick out, Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
from Tyler Hero.
And the Warriors with possession here. They led by as many as 18. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Curry. Six to shoot. And here's Butler outside. And the three-pointer goes. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, team. Well, Draymond, it was smooth sailing for you tonight. How'd you make it look so easy?
I mean, it's seamless because I play with guys who makes it seamless. You know, I don't have to come out and try to do too much. Just come out and be myself. And so, for that reason, it was seamless.
All right, congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.